My name is Fernando Rodriguez. I'm 18 years old. I'm from John D. O'Brien School of Math and Science. I'm a senior. I'm from El Movimiento, and I'm also collaborating and working with the Young Coalition.
Okay. So why is NSB, National Student Bill of Rights, important?
Students need rights. It's just as simple as that. I feel as though students need a good quality education. They need to have something to look forward to. They need to have something that helps them in the future. And if we're supposed to be providing that for them, and their needs aren't being met, then we need something that establishes that this is being met. Too many legislations have been made to improve our educations, but they're not being enforced. We need to enforce these things so that we can get away from the struggle in education.
So what do you hope for National Student Bill of Rights?
Well, people are talking about school reform. They're talking about where to go with school reform, what they need to do to schools. But they don't consult the students who are in the schools. They don't consult the youth. So I feel like this is a big way to involve them. This is a big way to see what struggles they're going through that you don't really see, that you don't really read about or hear about. So I think it puts a new perspective on things, and I'm looking forward to this being something that just changes everything around. If you change the environment in education and you change the way things are taught, then you're gonna change the results. You're gonna see a lot more successful people.
So, and what rights do you think we should have?
I'm a big believer on every single human rights. So I just believe that like every right that you have outside of school, you should have within the school. But one of the biggest things or biggest concerns that I have is the very Eurocentric or lack of diversity in schools. The school population is so diverse and it's supposed to represent the society we live in. So we need curriculums that help students feel empowered, that help them feel more themselves, you know, that help them find their identity. So we need culture, so we need more
ethnic studies.
Ethnic studies, that's one thing. So I was just saying we need a curriculum that sort of just like caters to their needs, caters to their struggle. We don't really see much of that.
And what rights do you think we have? If you do think we have any rights now as young people, what are they? And if not, it's okay.
Top of my head, I can't think of anything. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have rights, but because we don't see them, because they're not enforced, or because they're not really shown to us, or they're limited because we're in school. Oh, you have rights to do this, but each teacher enforces their own rules, not in my class. So, because the rights that we do have, again, aren't being enforced, so they're limited, it's hard to say that we even have any rights.
And then, so out of the Bill of Rights, which right stood out to you the most, or which one was you most passionate about?
The most that I was passionate about, and it's a little biased answer, is number 4, the curriculum needs to be more diverse. And Movimientos, or rather some part of, we're trying to get ethnic studies into VPS. We do ethnic studies workshops. I just feel like this correlates with everything, the struggles that we learn about, correlate with school, correlate with jobs, correlate with problems in our communities, gentrification. So if you learn your history, you learn your culture, and you learn it correctly, it influences everything else, and you're gonna see some changes.
Okay. Thank you, Fernando.